I just like to have a little bit of fun.
Cookie, hun?
Yeah.
You're shining.
Anyway, let's get on the first game.
Hello, people. How many of you are contestants in today's game?
Just the one.
So, you're playing with yourself, huh? Hey, no jokes from me. Just go ahead and type in your name.
Sure.
Lefty. Okay, you want a 7-question game or one of those 21 thingies?
You know what? Go ahead and make it 21.
Into the turnstile.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in a basket full of bunny rabbits.
It's so
we might have a binary bitmap problem
Mavis.
20 seconds.
What?
20 seconds? Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices, or you're gonna lose cash. Okay? Okay.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9, Let's get going, boys.
Lose the desktop and
5,
go to black.
4,
We're good
3.
Have a good show, people.
The former Child Star Support Network. Just because you're not acting doesn't mean you shouldn't be living.
Sure. My scores tend to disagree with you, though.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yada, yada, yada. Well, all right, that's out of the way. Playing by yourself today? Okay, just make sure you keep that overcoat on your lap. All right, let's get busy. Okay, I need a category.
Okay, give me kids these days.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
This category is known as Kids These Days. $3,000 on the table for this one. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. If Bernardo Bertolucci's 1979 film Luna were remade today as one of those Honey, I Did Something Wacky to the Kids movies, which of these would be the best title? Honey, I cut the kids' heads off. Honey, I had sex with the kids. Honey, the kids aren't ours. Or Honey, I ate the kids.
Ew.
Take it.
You know what I'm gonna guess for?
Happy trails.
Nope.
Let's see what a correct answer looks like.
Double E.
In the 1979 film Luna, Jill Clayburgh has sex with her son. No brainer, though. Who wouldn't rather have sex with Jill Clayburgh than Rick Moranis? Okay, pick a category.
Well, it's a question of testosterone.
And I believe this one's called It's a Question of Testosterone. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. All right, see if you can solve this mathematical equation. Clint Eastwood's character from A Fistful of Dollars plus Mel Gibson's directorial debut equals White Hunter, Braveheart, Dirty Hamlet, The Man with Neither a Name nor a Face, or Bird on a Tightrope.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood's character was a man with no name, and I think Mel Gibson's was a man without a face.
Clint's man with no name meets Mel's man without a face. It must suck when he gets carded at clubs. I need a category.
The stretch marks are 25 miles apart.
The category is, the stretch marks are 25 miles apart. 2 G's if you get this one right. Strap on your helmet. We're going in. Let's say you get lost on your family vacation and someone tries to give you directions from the map in Lost in the Dust. What words of caution will they probably give you? You'll need floss if you use that bridge. Be careful on the hairpin curve. Watch out for the butt crack in the road, or the trail in the Tetons is treacherous.
I think it would be...
Part of the treasure map in Lost in the Dust is emblazoned on Divine's bare ass.
Yeah.
And my advice is don't go looking for the 1 inch equals 50 miles ruler. All right, hit me.
Be all you can be, just don't get caught.
My question for... Let's give a nice warm welcome to Be All That You Can Be, Just Don't Get Caught. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Oh man, not only can Frank and Sammy and Dean sing, they can act too. They even did a couple of films together, like this one.
Sure.
Ocean's 11 is about a group of ex-Army buddies using the skills they learned in the service. Based on what they attempt in the movie, what could they teach today's soldiers? How to run a speakeasy, how to rob casinos, how to assassinate presidential candidates, or how to meet Miss Turnstiles of the month?
Yeah, much like the remake, it was about robbing casinos.
Frank, as Danny Ocean, organizes his buddies from World War II and gets them to apply what they learned in the Army by robbing several Las Vegas casinos. So if Hussein ever decides to vacation in Nevada, he better make sure Frank ain't running maneuvers over at Caesar's Palace. Category, please.
Pacino.
It's a 5! Well, what do we have here? Pacino, no. $1,000 if you get it. Okay, picture this. You're stargazing in La La Land when you bump into none other than Mr. Al Pacino. Naturally, you start babbling.
Oh, Mr. Pacino, I love you in Heat and The Bronx Tale. Your work is an honor to Italian Americans everywhere.
What could be Al Pacino's honest response? Did you know I directed Heat? I wasn't in Heat. Maybe you're thinking of Robert De Niro. Or, I'm 100% Greek.
Maybe you're thinking of Robert De Niro?
Italian-American actors Robert De Niro and Al Pacino starred in Heat together, but only De Niro starred in A Bronx Tale. Yeah, De Niro and Pacino, I always get those two confused, just like Morgan Freeman and Morgan Fairchild.
Okay, I have no idea how you get those confused, Cookie.
I need a category.
You have a right to remain silent. Sit up
She
and
was
beg.
built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
This one's called You Have the Right to Remain Silent, Sit Up and Beg. And we're talking $2,000 for this baby. Flex those fingers, 'cause here it comes. Which movie's four-legged law enforcing lead would never have to be neutered or spayed? K9, Hot Dog the Movie, Chomps, or Turner and Hooch?
Okay, K9 and Turner and Hooch are really dogs. Hot Dog the Movie's about skiing, so it would be Chomps.
The mechanical dog from Chomps will probably never be in Heat. So it would never be able to share the companionship of a De Niro or a Pacino. Wait, that's the one they're both in, right? Right, yeah. Okay, I need a category.
Tying the knot and slapping down Grandpa.
Uh-oh, French cutlets prime
Oh
cure.
dear, it's a gibberish question.
Time for a Snickerglish restroom.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Tying the knot and slapping down Grandpa. How about $5,000 to start this gibberish question? All right, as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some cash every second and a half. So now comes the part where you tell me what famous movie duo this rhymes with. Wet the fair hand, injure codgers, and don't let the punctuation throw you off. It's all yours. Type in your answer.
Yeah, it's Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. True fact, I've never seen a film with
Fred
those two
Astaire and
together.
Ginger Rogers. They had more fun standing up than any movie couple in history.
I did see a Fred Astaire film with, or I think it's Jim Kelly. It had Audrey Hepburn. How great thou art.
Combien de grenouilles tristes y a-t-il?
Wait. Chew on this. How great thou art. How does $2,000 sound? All right, get your fingers on your buzzers and solve this analogy. Robert Redford is to The Great Gatsby as Charlie Chaplin is to what? The Great Dictator, the Great Santini, the Great Houdini, or the Great Silent One?
Okay, Redford starred in The Great Gatsby. Chaplin was,
Redford played the Great Gatsby, and Charlie Chaplin played the title role in the 1940 parody of Adolf Hitler, The Great Dictator. It kept people distracted while he was having sex with 16-year-olds.
Ooh.
All right, hit me.
Children of the Lesser Corn.
They said it was indestructible. Then disaster struck.
The category, Children of the Lesser Corn. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Imagine a movie in which the kids from Children of a Lesser God go on a mad killing spree just like the kids from Children of the Corn. Which of these would be the best tagline? They want your limbs. They can't hear you scream. They can't walk, but you can't hide. Or what they can't see can't hurt you.
I think it's got to do with can't see.
What they can't see is that you really blew this one.
Oh.
The correct answer is... They can't hear you scream. Children of a Lesser God refers to the deaf children that Marlee Matlin teaches. I suppose Sign for Your Life could work too. Category, please.
Take me to the apocalypse now.
Now showing, Take Me to the Apocalypse Now. This one's worth $1,000. Listen, can you help me? I think I'm lost. Using the titles of post-apocalyptic movies, what route could you suggest to direct someone to the apocalypse? Take 42nd Street to Brigadoon, take the Santa Fe Trail to Kings Row, take Damnation Alley to Thunderdome, or take Tobacco Road to California.
Okay, I think Thunderdome was a post-apocalypse movie, so I'm thinking 3.
Damnation Alley is a 1977 post-apocalyptic action flick starring George Peppard and Jan Michael Vincent. Thunderdome is a 1985 post-apocalyptic action flick starring Tina Turner and her legs. One down, round 2 to go.
Yeah,
let's get on it. Every question
in
in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. I need a category.
Animated shorts.
Here we have animated shorts. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Heads up, here it comes. If Disney were to make an animated version of the thriller The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, which of the 7 dwarves would be best suited to play the Martin Balsam role? Sleepy, Doc, Bashful, or Sneezy?
God, Doc? I don't know.
What's up with that, Doc?
Wrong answer.
For the curious, here's the right answer. In The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, Martin Balsam blows his nose and the whole scheme because he sneezes once too often. And it's particularly heartwarming when Martin Balsam gets kissed by Prince Charming. All right,
the
hit me.
Stephen King Book of the Month Minute Club. Yeah.
Did someone order a 12-inch sausage?
Oh my.
Oh, this is awkward.
Okay, give it up for the Stephen King Book of the Minute Club. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. Okay, use your imagination here, but I'm thinking this is the only way Stephen King can put out 50 books every week. To keep up with the high demand for his books, Stephen King hires actors who have played writers in his movies to help him out. Who will not be working on the next King novel? Christopher Walken, James Caan, Richard Dreyfuss, or Timothy Hutton?
I know Caan has. Hutton was... I think Dreyfuss has never done one.
Richard Dreyfuss plays the writer in Stand By Me for about 2 minutes, which I think is how long it took Stephen King to write the story.
Oof.
Should have picked this.
Walken?
He can see the future in the dead zone, but as of 1996, Christopher Walken hasn't played a writer in a Stephen King movie. Do you think Christopher Walken could tell us if Stephen King will ever run out of ideas? Okay, I need a category.
He used to host the Oscars.
Coming at you. Didn't you used to host the Oscars? You get 4,000 clams for this one. Man, I saw this movie last night, and already I can't remember the name. When you know what it is, buzz on in and type out the title. Now, what is that movie? You know, it stars Billy Crystal, and it uses flashbacks to tell the love story. And a lot of it takes place in France or somewhere over there. Oh, yeah, and Billy Crystal plays an NBA referee. What is that movie?
Wait. No, we don't. I'll try it.
Go for it. Type in your... When Harry Met Sally, that's the one with the orgasm at the deli, right? Boy, I understand that. I have the same reaction when I get really lean corned beef. All you had to do is type this. I always forget Paris, that love story with Billy Crystal about the NBA ref that has all those flashbacks in it. Man, that movie had it all. Sports for the guys, a love story for the girls. It had everything, except an audience.
Well, I forgot that existed.
Okay, pick a
From
category.
Goldeneye to Pinkeye.
Let's see what we got going. From Goldeneye to Pinkeye. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. All right, I need you to complete this analogy. Sean Connery is to George Lazenby as Peter Sellers is to Roberto Benigni, Timothy Dalton, Alan Arkin, or Pete Best.
I think it was Alan Arkin.
Lazenby was the first guy to replace Connery as Bond, and Arkin was the first guy to replace Sellers as Inspector Clouseau.
All right.
They both got to step into the famous roles only once. I guess their licenses to kill at the box office were revoked.
There's going to be a shootout.
Hey, nice selection, because you just chose yourself a big fat hunkin' question. Are you ready for the dis or dat? The category for this dis or dat is... There's gonna be a shootout. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 actors, and for each one, I want you to tell me if he played Doc Holliday or Wyatt Earp. As each one comes up, if the actor played Doc, hit 1. If the actor played Wyatt Earp, hit 2. And press 4 if you want to skip. I'll give you $1,000 for a right answer.
This is gonna be a
take
challenge.
$1,000 away for a wrong answer or for one you didn't get to. All right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. And let's go. Kevin Costner, Doc Holliday. Kirk Douglas.
Douglas? Doc.
Henry Fonda.
Henry, I'm going to go with.
Val Kilmer.
Val is Doc Holliday.
Burt Lancaster.
Wyatt.
Kurt Russell.
He was Wyatt.
One more. Dennis Quaid.
Doc.
That's all she wrote. Hello, 7 out of 7. Let's throw that into your total. Okay, boss, let's move on.
Okay.
Category, please.
No wire hangers.
Say hello to No Wire Hangers. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Let's see how you handle this one. If Joan Crawford wanted to accentuate her shoulders even more than usual, she should hire the costume designer from which movie? Heart Beeps, The Electric Horseman, Stop Making Sense, or Sunset Boulevard?
I don't know. Maybe Sunset Boulevard?
Sunset Boulevard? No.
But that role should have been hers.
Here's what you should have picked. David Byrne's big suit from Stop Making Sense could certainly please Ms. Crawford. You know, now that I think of it, I think Joan Crawford and David Byrne have the same person do their eyebrows, too. I need a category.
E.T. or not E.T.?
I proudly present E.T. or not E.T. I'm sending over 4,000 dead presidents if you get this one. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. If that lovable alien E.T. started reprising the roles of the actress who contributed to his voice, what might we see him doing? Falling in love with Richard Gere, fighting other aliens with a flamethrower, being driven around by Morgan Freeman, or exclaiming,
"The dingo ate my alien child"?
I think it was Deborah Winger, and she fell in love with Richard Gere.
Deborah Winger, from An Officer and a Gentleman, contributed to the voice of E.T. Personally, I'd like to see E.T. an urban cowboy. Ride that bull, boy!
Oh, E.T. phone ambulance.
Otherwise known as E.T. and a Gentleman. Hillary Clinton secret.
Question 18. Honor student by day, stripper by night.
For your enjoyment, Hillary Clinton's secret. $6,000 on the table, better make it good. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If the name Hillary actually meant what Hillary from Top Secret says it means, how might we refer to Hillary Clinton, the First Lady? Angel from Hell Clinton, stands with a fist Clinton, rich and voluptuous Clinton, or she whose bosoms defy gravity Clinton?
Yikes. I have no clue. I'll guess maybe Angel from Hell.
Angel from Hell Clinton. You're Republican, aren't you?
No.
It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. According to Hillary in Top Secret, her name translates in German as she whose bosoms defy gravity. Sounds like she used the same German-English dictionary Kennedy used when he told Berlin he was a jelly donut. Okay, pick a category.
Bob does not need another series. Godzilla!
Alright, here's the deal. Bob Saget doesn't need another series. Oh, let's just make this one $6,000. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. Considering how it was filmed, which of these movies would be the best choice for inclusion on Italy's Funniest Home Videos? The Bicycle Thief, Il Postino, 8½, or Julia and Julia?
Il Postino, maybe?
Il Postino? No. And I preferred Il Post-it Note. It's the delightful story of a sweet young office temp who has to deliver memos by hand to the Spanish company president.
Oh, gee.
Let's take a look at the right answer. Julia and Julia stars Kathleen Turner and Sting and was shot on video in Italy. Of course, it wouldn't win the grand prize on Italy's Funniest Home Videos because no one gets hit in the crotch with a baseball.
Thanks for the help, Banks, but I
had
to do it myself here. I'm sorry. Building a better Brady Bunch? I don't know. Boy.
The selection is Building a Better Brady Bunch. And we're talking $2,000 for this baby. Hey, you know that one episode of the Brady Bunch where that difficult woman named BB Galini wants Mr. Brady to design a factory shaped like a compact? Well, if Mr. Brady drew up a contract with BB Galini similar to the one used in the draftsman's contract, what would his work for her include? Designing a secret room for her factory, sexual favors, murdering Mr. Galini, or all the cocaine he could handle?
Oh dear. I'm gonna guess 3. No.
That's a good one. Bet you wish you'd pick this. In the draftsman's contract, an artist makes drawings of a house but insists that his married client indulges in sexual acts with him as part of the deal. Yeah, I hear the producers were going to make BB Galini Mike Brady's mistress on the show, but they couldn't figure out how to fit a 10th square into the opening sequence.
If it's good enough for mom or dad.
Time for the attack. When you see 2 words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get $2,000.
I'm definitely glad to hear that.
Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of $2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The 2 words that match have to fit this clue. If it's good enough for mom or dad, okay, time to make your folks proud. Have at it.
That'd be Judy Garland. Martin Sheen. Odie Griffith. Yeah, Tippi Hedren, that's right. That was Dadland, yeah, okay. It Blythe Danner. Got it. Plimpton. Keith Carradine, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten about half of those, sadly.
Very nicely played. Let's see how you affected your final score. That's the game.
Yeesh.
Man, your score is through the roof. Very impressive. Too bad there's no other players around to impress. Guess this will be our little secret, because as far as the rest of the world is concerned...
You don't know Jack.
Nice one, people. Raul, what's the word? Are we doing another one?
Yeah,
okay, let's get this straight. Yes, you made the high scoreboard, but since there was an open slot anyway, you could have achieved this by just blindly flailing at the keyboard wearing mittens. So
it kind of felt like I was flailing at the keyboard,
After
let's be
this reality
honest.
check sinks in, give me the word on if you want to play another game.
I definitely need to give this another go here.
Into one of your ears and listen to its soothing voice. Remind you. It's
Okay, this has been, this was another game of You Don't Know Jack Movies. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit the thumbs up button located underneath the picture. Leave a comment below. And hit that notification bell if you want to see more content from us. Also, be sure to subscribe and spread the word. We'll see you next time here at Tickets Please Gaming.